Hey everyone, yeah, I've been looking forward to seeing this movie for a very, very long time. The film is called Need for Speed and it actually gets released March 14th. I know some other people have seen it really early so far. I haven't checked the reviews yet, now I will now that I've seen the film. So I was at work today, my friend Derek easily called me and got a chance to come down to Newport Beach and see Need for Speed just a week early. The new film is based on a video game, a very popular video game that I've never played for my entire life. I'm not really into racing car games, but what really drawed me to this movie was the trailer, but really it was the fact that it starred Aaron Paul, Jesse Pinkman himself. But this has nothing to do with Breaking Bad, of course. This is the big, huge star vehicle for him, and hopefully it's a hit. Hopefully it's something that'll carry him on, because I think he's a great actor and should become a movie star, in my opinion. So the film is a revenge story, it's a love story, it's a road movie, it's an action movie, it's a car chasing movie. It has many, many elements, and if you've seen the trailer, that's really all you want to know about this film, because even though I saw the trailer and I've seen the movie now, there's some elements where it's like, yeah, it's a little predictable, and I saw that coming because it was in the trailer. It's ridiculous, it's full of cliches, it's really over the top. You know, I can understand some people not really enjoying this movie because of those reasons, but is it really an okay movie even because of that? Is it something that's fun and entertaining and it'll make you forget yourself and your crazy stuff that's going on in your life for a couple hours? I think so. I was very pleasantly surprised by this film. Yes, it has all these problems, but I just look past them because overall the film was extremely entertaining, and the acting by everybody that's involved, Imogen Potts, whatever her name is, I love her to death. I wanted to see her in more movies. Dominic Cooper, who plays the villain, is an incredible villain. There's all these other side characters in the film that all have like these little supporting characters that have all these important parts of the story. Michael Keaton is utilized very, very well. He's used in the entire film. Everything is a dog barking, I apologize for that, but he is used, and I watching the movie and I couldn't help but think, I want Beetlejuice 2 right now before he gets any older, just because he was so much fun to watch and he helped move the story along. The story, yeah, it's a revenge film, it's a road movie, it's an action movie, it's a car chase movie, and I liked that it did reference probably the video game, it probably referenced the video game a lot, though I wasn't aware of that, but it referenced old films like Speed. They talk about Speed, and I think when they go to the drive-in, they're watching Bullet. I believe they're watching Bullet, which is, for some people, that's considered one of the greatest race car movies ever made, car chasing movies ever made. I think this movie is right up there with it, even though I haven't seen it. I shouldn't say that. I apologize. I've not seen Bullet yet, but I think this movie is a great racing car movie. It's a lot of fun. It's action-packed. It's directing very, very well. I think it's written quite well, and Aaron Paul and Imogen Potts, who are together most of the time during this movie, have great chemistry. It was exciting. It was a blast to watch. And before we actually were going to see the movie, it looked like it was going to be in 2D. Then we get in there and the movie starts, and it starts in 3D. And the whole audience went crazy and were yelling and screaming and demanding that they stop the movie, give us glasses. And luckily, they stopped the movie, rewind it for about 5 minutes. I think we saw about 5 minutes of the film. And then they passed out 3D glasses, which I have right now. There's my 3D glasses. And I have to say, for a movie that was converted to 3D, it was awesome. And if you can see it in 3D, check it out. If you can't, it's definitely still worth seeing. The sound is incredible. The music, whoever wrote the music, it was an incredible score that written. I love the music. I would definitely buy the soundtrack to this movie, and I hope this movie is successful so Aaron Paul becomes a movie star. I would love to see a franchise out of this. It was just a lot of fun, completely entertaining from beginning to end. And yeah, it's not an award-winning film. It's not something that will maybe last the test of time. I hope it will, especially in the genre of race car movies, but especially in the genre of video game movies. This is the best video game movie that I've ever seen, and that's not saying a lot because video game movies usually suck. I think the last video game movie that I liked was Mortal Kombat. It was like 1995. So yeah, I mean, video game movies need something like this. It was a lot of fun, and on the base of that, a base of action movies, base of car chase movies, base of revenge films, it's one of my favorite movies of the year. And it's definitely going to be in my top 20, unless there are 20 films that are better than this. It's only March right now, so anything could change, but I just love this movie. And I was willing to look past all the predictability about it, the cliches, the ridiculous, some of the bad acting. It was just so much fun, so entertaining, and it looked like they really went out there and shot all these cars and shot all these locations. I didn't really see too much CGI. If there was any, I missed it. It was done so well that I didn't notice the CGI. But this is a complete fun action movie, and Aaron Paul should be proud of being a part of this. I can't believe this actually worked, especially a movie that was based on a video game about racing cars that I don't know how close it is. You're really curious. If you've seen the movie, you played the game, what are the similarities? I'd be really interested to see. Please comment below. Let me know if you've seen the movie, if you've enjoyed it or not. I can understand some people maybe not enjoying this film, but for me, I loved it. I actually really loved it. I also shot a review with Derek Easley. That'll be on We Live Film if you want to see what Derek Easley thought on his blog, on Derek Easley Vlogs, and also on We Live Film. I'm going to give Need for Speed a surprising 4 stars out of 4. Maybe it would be like a 9 out of 10 or an A- in some other people's books according to their grades, but I give stars and I'm just going to give it a 4. It's a near perfect film for what it needs to do. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePilot.com. And if you've enjoyed this review, please click right here, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Check out Need for Speed when it gets released Friday, March 14th. I highly recommend this film. I think you'll have a good time. I had a great time, but I think at least you'll have a good time. Thank you so much for watching, and peace be with you, my friends. Live film every day.